G'day guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back for some more SnowRunner. So today I'm going to be completing the Strategic Reserve logging contract in Kola Peninsula. So for this I'm going to use the Pacific P12 and also I'm going to use a Tayga with a sideboard bed to transfer two of the logs, or two sets of the three logs that are required, and then I'll use the P12 to deliver one set on the back fully packed. So I'll just go over the route that I'm going to take though to start with. So I accidentally went down here. So first you're going to start here, and then from there you're going to head out here, head to about this point, head across here, go across here, across this road, up this road here, and then I had a fuel carrier trailer there, so I'll just go through here all the way down this road, and then from here what you want to do is come to about this point here and then kind of veer off and get as close to that pole as you possibly can, but you'll see it in the video. So, and then I kind of come through here, cut through the trees, get up onto this road here, follow this all the way up to about this point. You got to be a little bit careful around about here because it does get a little bit tippy, but the P12 can handle it, so it just kind of glides over that stuff. I think I ended up just going this way with the P12. You can try and turn right here, but it's just not worth it. So you just go straight through to this point. From here, I kind of skip this road here because there's actually a big trap right here, and it's a pretty big tipping risk. So yeah, I just avoid it altogether, and then I find a path through these rocks here and then just kind of drive up there, and then we just drive up this road here and then through to the gateway. And then if we jump on Amandra's map and we have a look, okay, so as I was saying, so you start off at the gateway, then you come through here, just follow this road up until about this point here. So, and then I just cut across these rocks here and then follow this bank, and that's all really hard ice. And then what you'll find is there's actually a clearing in the trees here, so you come up here and there's actually a break in the fence, and there's like a couple of tree stumps here and a couple of tree stumps here, but there's a clear path through, so you can get right through here. And then what I decided to do was just come through here and then through there, and then I basically just skip these rocks by going around them like that and then just coming through here. So one way you can go is you can go left here, try and go up this road through here, but I thought that was a little bit too much work, so I did contemplate doing it halfway through, but then I decided to come up this road here. So I just literally took everything through here. I came across this tiny little bridge here. The P12 and the logging trailer did get through pretty nicely. And then I mistakenly went that way, but then I realized, and then you go around this way here, up this road, and then it's pretty easy to get up there. And then you just follow this road all the way up. There is some pretty treacherous terrain around here, so you've got to be careful. But yeah, I'll do some commentary as I'm driving, and then yeah, you just basically work your way to the warehouse and then you're done. So you deliver those logs, drive the Tayga over with the sideboard bed, put them into the P12, and then deliver them one by one, and then yeah, it's pretty much done in like 45 minutes. Alright, so let's get to the video. So during this section here, I like to stick to the rock and the pole on the right because I feel like the ground is a lot flatter here. So if you go to the left, then it's much more of a tipping risk. Also, I feel like if you get as close to this pole as possible and the truck does want to tip over, then at least you have the pole there to save you. And then after that, you just kind of go down these rocks here, turn to your left, and then head on through the trees. Now normally you would follow this path down to that ditch, but I have no desire of dealing with it. So we're just going to completely bypass it and take this route through the snow and the rocks. So I think during this portion it's probably better to stick to the left towards the rocks or towards the rock wall, because towards the right it actually slopes down quite a lot and it's probably a bit of a tipping risk. I saw that it might tip here, so I kind of just nose dived into the snow there to try and save it, and yeah, luckily it kind of worked. I don't know if it actually would have tipped or not, but yeah, I nose dived it anyway. So you can pretty much go either way here. To the right, you can go over the rocks, a little bit of a tipping hazard. Obviously going towards the left, you can see it's like kind of banked a little bit. So that's a bit of a tipping hazard as well. I decided to go the left here. I think it did pay off pretty well, although I think I probably should have stuck a little bit closer to the rocks, because it seems to be the further up to the left you get on that bank, the steeper it gets. So probably should have gotten a little bit closer to the rocks. And I actually almost tip it, or at least I think I almost did. And you can see I kind of steered the truck towards that pole at the end to try and stop it from tipping. So here it's like really important that you go as wide as possible coming up to this little bridge here, so that the trailer will follow the truck over the bridge as opposed to going over the side. So the following section can be a little bit tricky. There's a lot of rocks here that are pretty hard to get over, but the Pacific P12 actually does quite well because it has a relatively high ground clearance. I tend to go to the rocks on the right because I feel like there's less of a risk of me tipping over with those ones. I feel like the rocks on the left are just a little bit bigger. Once we get past those, then the road isn't really smooth sailing from this point because there are a lot of dips and undulations and things like that. So this portion is pretty easy, so that's nothing to really worry about. But one thing I will say is try and go over this pole as slow as you can, because these things just delete suspension. But obviously I got caught on a rock, so I had to floor it to get over the rock, and then of course I smashed into the pole, and you can see how much suspension damage I sustained. Look at that, 33 just from that pole. This section is pretty boggy, but you should be able to get through it just fine. So when you get to this section, you can kind of see that dip on the left is, it's a bit of a trap. So what I try and do is get onto the bank a little bit where the ground is a little bit more flatter and just totally bypass that. I don't know if the Pacific P12 would tip there, but I don't want to take the risk. And the same thing here, you can kind of see on the left-hand side of the road, it dips down into where those rocks are, and you risk tipping your truck there. So go to the right, avoid it, and you should be fine. And then from here, it's pretty much smooth sailing. And so we have arrived at our destination. So from this point I just grab the Tayga with the other logs in it, do the exact same route with the Tayga, park that next to the Pacific P12, and then load the logs from the semi-trailer into the P12, deliver them, and then do the third set of logs exactly the same way. And then contract is complete. It maybe wasn't 45 minutes like I suggested at the start, but I think it took me around about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I can't really remember. So feel free to skip this part because honestly it's just loading logs and it's a little bit boring. And there we go, the contract is complete. So I really hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Please leave a like and comment, and definitely consider subscribing if you want to see more videos like this. Thanks very much, and I'll see you next time.